Is the internet making us stupid? It's a complicated question. You see, if I had to give an answer, I would say no. But I'd have to qualify that, because stupid isn't a very strong word in a scientific argument. You see, what the internet is doing to us is not making us stupid, but we cannot ignore the fact that it is changing us. I'll be speaking in this video in reference to an internationally peer-published and peer-reviewed entry from the June 2019 World Psychiatry Journal, The Online Brain: How the Internet May Be Changing Our Cognition. This journal was the result of 11 scholars from a host of different universities and research institutions, and the journal compiled over 100 studies that found compelling evidence to support their hypotheses regarding pathways through which the internet is shaping our cognition. The journal worked to explore if the internet was affecting our attentional capacities, our memory processes, or our social cognition, but I will be focusing on attention. The vast majority of adults go online daily, and over a quarter report being online almost constantly. Most adults can say they have witnessed the world go from internet-free to internet everywhere in the last 30 years. There are many explanations for why the internet has pervaded so deeply into our cultures and into our daily lives. But this is partly due to the internet now being unavoidable, ubiquitous, and a highly functional aspect of modern living. For instance, internet use is now deeply entwined with education, travel, socializing, commerce, and the majority of all workspaces. Checking behaviors are simply what happens when everything is in your pocket all of a sudden. It's what happens when your mailbox is now on your phone, when your point of contact in emergency is in your pocket, when the town square is in your pocket, when the movie theater is in your pocket, when a deceivingly limitless source of dopamine is on your phone, in your pocket. Another example of your interneted phone's powerful influence of neural reconstruction is what's called phantom vibration syndrome, where most of us have felt this. You think that your phone vibrates and it doesn't, and it's your brain kind of yearning for whatever dopamine hit it's going to get from this easily accessible connection to the rest of the world. But do not let the idea of connection fool you. Studies in this journal have shown that people's brains light up the most with dopamine when they're projecting themselves, when they are the thing that becomes immortalized. Another problem with these checking behaviors are that we often claim in the internet age to be great multitaskers, when really the best work is done in what's called flow states, which are far from multitasking. They are deep thinking periods characterized by different frequencies of brain activity. The multitasking brain is not only a distracted brain, it is a confused brain. Another study was done between two groups, one who claimed to use the internet heavily and the other did not. They were both tasked with reading comprehension tests, and those who did not use the internet as much scored much higher, consistently. Well, in conclusion, the internet is only 30 years young since becoming publicly available. We do not have any long-term studies, but in our short-term studies, we see that there are adverse effects of internet use to adolescents, to those who are digital natives, who have grown up not knowing the limitations of the physical. So, my suggestion, be careful, be mindful, and listen to the experts. Thanks for listening.